Hi, welcome to my first video blog, if you can call it that. I'm not sure it's going to be long enough to be a blog, but my first time ever recording myself on video and sharing it on social media. And I appreciate that my attire might seem a bit odd for something like this, but there is a point behind this of why I'm doing my first one dressed like this. It's because about a year or so, or even more ago, I would have been too intimidated to go to a formal event by myself. And today that is precisely what I'm doing. So I am attending a gala dinner, a black tie event as a fundraiser, and I'm going alone. And the reason why I'm choosing to blog about this today is because in speaking with several people, they've said to me, wow, I wouldn't have the courage to do something like that. And when I was reflecting back upon it, I recognized that actually, not so long ago, I would have been too intimidated to do that as well. And today, I'm not. And it got me to thinking a bit about how we develop courage and doing things that push us outside of our comfort zone. And that's what I'm here to talk about today, despite the attire. So, for those of you who know me, my current platform, I'm trying to shift my career a bit and working with individuals, teams, and organizations to develop courage for change and authenticity. And the reason this topic is so passionate for me is, for those of you who've known me for a while, the last 12 years of my life I've been through massive transformational change personally and professionally. I've changed my physical appearance quite drastically. I've moved to a new country. I've changed my relationship status, my profession, etc. And throughout all of that, each individual step has been what I like to call exercising the courage muscle, doing something that we're fearful of, maybe concerned about what the consequences are going to be, how other people are going to view what we do, etc. And looking back on those changes retrospectively, I can see that I made some courageous decisions along the way, as do all of us. So one of the things I'd like to talk about is everyday courage. Courage doesn't have to be some big, bold event, that goes down in the history books, although we have plenty of that. But courage we demonstrate more on a day-to-day basis. It's with individual decisions or standing up for something we believe in, having difficult conversations, challenging the status quo. All of these things are acts of courage. Or even going to a black tie event by yourself when you don't know anyone. These things that push us beyond our comfort level and force us to do things that are, true to our values and authenticity. So I'll leave it at that for my very first video blog. I think that's long enough. But the thing I would ask you to ponder is thinking about, how do you exercise your courage muscle? What is it that you do on a day-to-day basis that helps you to make more courageous decisions? Hopefully this is the first of many video blogs that you'll see. We'll see how the responses are as to whether or not I'll do this again, but I can guarantee you I probably won't be dressed like this in the future. So I figure tonight is interesting because if nothing else, I get to dress up and I'll have an interesting story, but let's hope that it's a little bit more rewarding than that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great evening or day wherever you are.